What should I fix before I list my home? This is the most asked question from sellers who are preparing to come to market. And the reason it's hard to answer in a single sentence is because it's specific to your particular home and the current market. But I can give you a framework today that cuts through the noise. Because the most common mistakes that sellers are making are either spending too much money on the wrong things or not even spending a little bit of money on the right things. And we'd rather you spend your money on the efforts that are actually going to move a buyer, not on just what feels like an improvement to you. So let me start with the core principle, and it goes without saying. The goal is not to maximize what you spend before listing. The goal is to maximize what you net after selling. Those are different things, and confusing them is costly. So here's what we see buyers responding positively to at showings in the Collin County area. First impressions, inside and out. Curb appeal is not cliche. Buyers form a strong impression before they walk through the door. Fresh mulch, trimmed landscaping, beautiful green lawn, clean and tidy front entry, and a well-maintained exterior. They all tell the buyer that the home has been well cared for. And it costs very little to do these things, but it communicates a lot. Next, entering the home immediately sets the tone for everything that follows. If it feels clean, well lit, uncluttered, with no odors that surprise the buyer, they'll tour the home with a positively framed mindset. Second is cleanliness, a decluttered environment. And this is not about staging in a traditional sense. It's about buyers being able to see your home and not be focused on your belongings. Your things are not theirs. And believe it or not, this signals to the buyer, this isn't mine. So think about it. Wouldn't you rather have the buyers discussing where they would put their belongings as they tour your home? A professionally cleaned home photographs better, shows better, and creates fewer objections. And this is where sellers get the most return for their effort. Third, deferred maintenance. Walk through your home with critical eyes, or better yet, ask me to do it with you. I walk a client's home with my pre-inspection checklist, and I provide recommendations to help prevent the inspection report from being over 100 pages long and potentially deterring buyer interest or reducing negotiating power. Dripping faucets, cracked caulk around the tub, scuffed baseboards, missing light switch covers. The list goes on, but these are the small things that are inexpensive to address, but when a buyer sees a pattern of them, they start to wonder what else hasn't been maintained in the home. Address the list before it becomes a negotiating tool for someone other than you. Fourth, neutral paint. If your home has been personalized with bold colors, a warm neutral tone is the highest return on your investment that you can make. Because again, buyers need to be able to visualize themselves living in your home, and bold colors make that almost impossible for some people. Now here's what not to do. Don't renovate the kitchen or the bathrooms expecting to recover the costs. In most cases, you won't. A cosmetically dated kitchen priced correctly will sell. An over-improved kitchen priced to recover the renovation cost could actually cost you significantly. If the carpet looks tired and worn out, go ahead and replace it, but don't replace that carpet if it's in decent condition. Buyers usually want to choose their own flooring anyways. A professional carpet cleaning is far better economics than an unnecessary carpet replacement. The buyer can't justify asking for an allowance simply on the basis of preferring different flooring. If the flooring you have is reasonably acceptable, don't make improvements that did not objectively need to be made. Ask about every potential improvement before listing this question. Will a buyer pay me more for this than it cost me to do it? If the honest answer is no, then skip it. And every home is different. What makes sense for your home listing depends on its current condition, your price point, and also very importantly, what the competition in your neighborhood looks like right now. We do pre-listing consultations for sellers throughout Collin County, where we walk through your home with you and give you an honest, prioritized list of what will actually help your outcome and maximize your value. Visit the link in the description or scan this QR code if you'd like to set that up with us. I hope to see you next time when we talk about how long selling actually takes in this market and what affects that timeline more than anything else. I'm David Hughey with D&J Realty Group. If you find this information interesting or useful, please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.